Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Are you ready for the tea? I sure am. I'm always ready for the tea. Yeah. Um, I always have my cards pre-shuffled, so I'm very, very excited about what Spirit wants to say today. I just can't even imagine. But before I start reading the cards, I do want to pray because that's what I do. Okay? Father God, I thank you for this reading on today. I thank you for this marvelous gift that you have bestowed upon me. Father God, let every word proceed out of my mouth come from ancestors, people that have gone before us, our spiritual guides, Father God, and special guidance from you, Father, on today. Lord, I'm just so excited about what Spirit will have for me to say on today. And even if you have something that you want to say, Divine Father, I am so excited and so ready to bring forth the word through Tarot on today, Father God. Any negative vibes, any negative intentions on the part of cross watchers, Lord, I ask that you send it back into the pits of hell 1,000-fold, because with Empress Andrea, we don't do negativity around here. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Hold on. Yeah, baby. Ironically, this is the first card that I pulled, that Spirit actually pulled for me. This is a person, a masculine, who feels that they have been betrayed by an empress. And the funny thing is that how are you betrayed by the empress, you know, with all these swords in your back, when you were the initiator of the separation from the empress? You understand? It's like all my readings is kind of like repetitive, because it's talking about a masculine who do not want to take accountability. He's laying there in sorrow with all these swords in his back, thinking that the world has turned their back on him, when in fact a lot of these things he caused on himself, and he needs to be accountable. And like I said, this could also be a feminine, but right now I am addressing a masculine. Spirit said that it is the masculine that is in turmoil at this time. And so he's having like a pity party for himself, not wanting to take accountability, not wanting to admit that a lot of the things that he's going through is because of his own doing. It's because of your own doing. It's something that you put out in the universe. And now karma has come back to bite you in your butt. So, all of these swords, this is karma. This is karma. This is karma. This is karma, and you have to pay. This is karma. This is karma, and you have to pay. A lot of times, he thought that he was going to get away with a lot of things, using people, taking advantage of them, lying, cheating, stealing, whatever, and it's caught up with him. So now he's laying there dormant, having a pity party for himself. It's not going to work, because you chose to follow the lead of the devil. This masculine chose to follow the devil. He had a demonic energy that he was entertaining, and that he did not want to let go of. And see, that's the funny thing about it. This masculine didn't want to let go of his devilish ways. He thought it was a game. He thought it was okay to hurt people and use and abuse people. He thought it was all about him. He thought he was special. He thought he was entitled. He actually thought that the devil is on his side. Not was on his side, but is on his side, because at this present moment, this masculine is not even trying to change. He's still out there wilding, thinking that he's in control. Control of what? You're unhappy. You still have a mask on. You're still a liar, a cheat, and you're lonely. But this is where you want to be. You're lonely. You're crying at night. You're thinking of ways that you can continue to hurt people. You're still using people, but you're going to get caught up. I mean, these aren't my words. It's coming out of my mouth as Spirit speaks to me internally. You're going to get caught up. You're already caught up, because this is where you are in your devilish energy. And that Empress, you know, that you betrayed, she saw the light at the end of the tunnel. That's why she no longer is in your life. You know, she's doing her own thing, enjoying life, succeeding, happy without you. Without you. Not even being bothered because you refuse to change and she doesn't care. Ooh. Spirit said, why should you? Why should she care? Because she's on a journey of abundance. Why should she care? You walked away. You thought the grass was greener. Why should you care? Why should she care? Because she doesn't. She's seeing brighter days. I'm sorry, Spirit, it's not me. She's seeing brighter days. This Empress is no longer bound, blinded to your narcissist behavior. Game is over. This is not her anymore. This used to be her. This used to be her. When you had control. Masculine. You remember when you had control? Remember when you had the Empress like this? Remember? That's not the case anymore. Not at all. Because here's your Empress. Here's the one that you lied and cheated on and betrayed and talked about, used and abused, called her out her names behind her back, lied to your fake friends, lied to your family members, told them that you didn't care. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. And she's certainly not looking at you. You see how she got those swords up and blinded? She's not waiting on you to return. And she's certainly not going to chase you. That's not going to happen. That weak woman that you thought the Empress was, look at her now. Guarded against you, masculine. You can't even come near her. Like, that's her. Blinded to your evilness. Blinded to your abuse. She's not accepting none of that anymore. Matter of fact, she don't even want you to come near her. There won't be any celebration, not right now, not with this Empress. Better stay over there with that green wilted grass that you went over there and thought was better because you didn't want to be accountable, because you didn't want to be a real emperor, because you wanted to play games. This celebration is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because right now, you're in a tower moment. Financially strapped, you don't have any funds, you're grasping at straws, you're not sleeping at night, you're thinking about the comments that you have hurt, the comments that you are still hurting, you're thinking about the betrayal that you placed upon other people. You're going through karma. Did you really think that Spirit was going to just let you just get by with hurting people? Hurting your children, hurting your family, you know, hurting other comments, you know, betraying them, using them, abusing them. And then now, in your mind, you think that you're going to come back to an Empress? No, no. You got to get yourself together. Because this is where you're at. You might be in denial. You might be out in these streets acting like everything is all right. Got new love, flow boating, showing off. And that person is going through the same thing that you put everybody else through. Because how can you love her when you don't even love yourself? This is where you are. You're in that handman position. Indecisive. Indecisive about what? Wanting to do right, you know, it's wanting to do wrong instead of right. What is the indecision all about? You know, you're going to live a life of being unhappy.